Hey guys, John here. Welcome back to NASCAR 06. Today we're kicking things off with the challenge, the showdown against Dale Earnhardt Jr. Hey boy, let's do this. Whoops. I almost made a stupid mistake. We're not starting with that. We're starting with the nationwide race. How the freak did I not see that? Welp. Luckily, I didn't hit OK and skip that race. Alright, well then let's do this then. Can't believe whoa! Jeez, I wasn't expecting him to start me at an angle. Can't believe I almost skipped this race. That would have been tragic, but kind of funny. Alright, I'm expecting to win this race pretty handily, to be quite honest. Use that apron. Yeah. How much time we gain doing that? Or, you know, then you can just bounce off the wall like a freaking pinball. What was that? Jeez, man. Whatever. It's okay. We're still gonna win this race. This is a long race. 50 laps? What? That doesn't seem right. For a track this big? It should be like 30, shouldn't it? That's weird. Okay, well, might end up editing part of this one just because it's gonna be a really long video. I mean, I guess I could just include this, but oh my gosh, I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? Hitting stuff, John. I could just do this race and that'd be the episode, but I do like to try to shake things up, and I kind of already promised us the showdown, right? So, yeah, we'll see. 47 flat, pretty good. So yeah, when you guys see this, it will be the 27th? There wouldn't be any Dirt to Daytona this week because I'm taking the 25th and 26th off, but you'll get this video the 27th. Hopefully you guys had a great Christmas. I'm recording this on Christmas Eve, so I can't say too much about what Christmas was like yet, but I'm sure it was amazing. Whoa. I'll walk them tires up a bit, but we're okay. Oh wow, 46.6 that time. There you go. But anyway, yeah. Really excited about... Why do I keep turning the mirror off? Why do I do that every episode? Why do I ask that every episode? I know why I turn it off, because it's the worst control binding ever. Oops, I hit that wall. Anyway. But yeah, I'm excited about the new year. I'm excited about trying to get back into a schedule and adding some new stuff, streaming more, and just trying to really, really get somewhere with all this. And obviously, I couldn't do any of it, wouldn't even be inspired to do any of it without you guys. The support that you show is awesome. These NASCAR videos get so much love, and it blows my mind because, let's be honest about it, these games are not new, they're old, and yet you guys show so much support for. I did it again. So you show so much support for it, and that means a lot. I do wish that the rest of the videos did as well, as these videos do, but you know, everybody has their preferences. I get that. And I'm just glad that I can bring you guys these videos. Alright guys, been a pretty quiet stretch of the race here. I'm hoping that we can reach halfway before we have to pit, just so that I know I have enough fuel. Yellow light yellow fuel light has been on for quite a while, actually. So I'm a little worried about that, but it hasn't hit orange yet. Whoa, hang on. It hasn't hit orange yet, so I think we'll probably be okay. I hope. Just got to go a few more laps here, but they are long laps. As you can see, oh my gosh, the caution just came out. Oh, that's not great. Fuel mileage. Whoa, why did they just drive me off the track there? Weird. Did you get punted? I couldn't tell. Anyway, this is going to be weird, but yes, I have to pit. Need new tires and all that. We'll see how this shakes out. It just erased our huge lead that was going to benefit us so much on this pit stop, but oh well. I reckon I'll just leave everything as it was because the car's been great. We'll see what happens. Well, that wasn't a great pit stop. Looks like we lost 3 spots, maybe 4. That's not good. 3 spots. We're going to restart 4th. And from 7 seconds ahead to 4th. Amazing. And to be honest, I'm not convinced that we can make it on fuel from here, but we'll see. Realistically, it'll be close. If, as usually happens, we had about a lap to spare, it should work out, I guess. But unnecessarily close. Speaking of unnecessary, how about unnecessary risks? I want that lead back. That's right. I mean, I wanted to lead all the laps, but I probably was going to lose the lead for a few laps at the pit stops anyway, so he's fine. Let's go back to dominating, I guess, huh? Like I said, hopefully we have enough fuel and everything. I don't relish the idea of running out of gas after dominating like this, but whatever. See how it goes. Oh crap, I didn't mean to hit that inside wall. Every now and then I do that and it messes the whole corner up for me. But we shall survive. So, rather than got another big chunk ahead, I mean, really not a whole lot going on in this race. When you're out in front, especially at a track like this, there's just really not a lot happening. But rather than immediately cut ahead again, trying to think of something that we could turn into a bit of a discussion here. Well, what are you guys looking forward to most about the next season of NASCAR? Like, for example, Chase Elliott driving the number 24. What do you think is going to happen there? Tony Stewart in his final year. I don't know, just some interesting stories out there, you know. Truex, his team expanding to 1, possibly 2 more cars to give him some teammates. That'd be great. Just things that maybe you could talk about in the comments. Oh, that was my best lap ever. Sweet. But anyway, yeah, just give you guys something to discuss down below. But as for my thoughts on that, I touched on this a bit before talking about Tony's last year. Obviously, bittersweet, you know. I'll be sad to see him go for sure. He's my favorite driver, but hopefully he can have a great year to finish things off. These past couple years have been awful. So it'd be great to see him have something similar to what Jeff had this past season. Go out on top with some wins and contending for the title and stuff. It'd be really cool. Be able to get on stage and give a speech. Chase. I think Chase is going to do amazing. I see him being another Jimmy Johnson, to be quite honest. He's got all the talent that you could ask for in the world, and he's going to be driving a great freaking car. So, yeah, I think we're going to see good things from him, and I don't know. I have a feeling that he will make the chase. No pun intended, right? Chase Elliott in the chase. I'm pretty sure he'll make the chase in his rookie year, which will be pretty awesome. I don't think he'll win the championship the first try, but I do think he'll get on stage, which will be pretty cool to see if that happens. I think he'll definitely win at least one race. So that'll be neat. Over on the Xfinity side of things, I'm actually interested to see what happens with Elliott Sadler joining JR Motorsports. I think that'll be pretty cool to see what he can do in good equipment like that. I think we all realize this past couple years he's just been kind of in whatever equipment. I think he can definitely do a lot better than he's been given credit for of recent years, so I think that'll be cool to watch for. Basically, he's getting the car that Chase is leaving behind, so we know it's a solid team for sure. It'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds. And I believe what am I doing? Justin Allgaier is going to be replacing Regan Smith over there, so he'll be teammates with Elliott. So that'll be interesting, for sure. But yeah, on the whole, I do hope it's maybe a little more exciting a season. I feel like this past season was not that exciting somehow. I mean, there were some exciting races, but for the most part, a lot of the races ended in kind of ho-hum situations, and I'm really hoping that like some of the new rules stuff and everything will help keep races closer. I do feel like they really need to look into that whole shortening of the races thing, because I feel like that would add a lot to it'd make the guys maybe try a little harder to get out in front earlier, but I don't know. We'll see. But as far as like NASCAR games going forward, I talked a little bit about how the existing games, I'm just not that interested in getting them. Hopefully NASCAR 16, whenever it happens, is going to be the one that we've all been waiting for. Like, honestly, I mean, Inside Line is okay, but I really haven't played a great NASCAR game for a long time. Like, honestly, this game, NASCAR 06, is probably the last one that really stood out. Before that, it was 03 and 05. Whoa. And Dirt to Daytona, obviously. That was crazy. But yeah, so personally, like if 16 is great, then cool, but it'll have been like 10 years since we had a great one, so eek. But hopefully it is, because it's going to be the guys that were behind like the old Thunder games, and instead of U-Technics. I guess they were involved with this most recent one, but all they really had time to do apparently was just take 14 and kind of buff it up a little bit and put a new name on it. So they didn't really get the chance to do much with it. So I guess that's why it wasn't that great. So hopefully when they have time to make one from the ground up, they're really going to be able to do something special with it. It's needed, because these last several games have just been rubbish. There's no excuse either, to be honest, especially when there was such community feedback, and U-Technics acted like they were listening to us, but they weren't. Not enough to actually put in the time to fix everything that was wrong, but whatever, that is what it is. Personally, I've just gotten to where I am not willing to pay full price for a game unless it looks like it's going to be really good, and I never got 14, I never got 15, and I don't know that I ever will. But if 16 looks good, then I'll probably consider that. Until then, these old games are serving us well. A few of you know that I was doing a few episodes of Thunder 2005 over on that other channel, Mine Racing WWE. It's I don't really know what the situation's going to be with that going forward. But I feel like I'm going to try to make some time to maybe do an episode of that a week once we get the new schedule underway. So basically, being able to do the two main channel ones here, Dirt to Daytona 06, and then maybe being able to do an episode of 2005 over on that channel. I don't know if I can promise that for sure yet, but I do want to try to do that. And you might wonder why not just move it over here, but I kind of need a reason to keep that channel going. It has like a separate partnership, and I don't want that partnership to like dissolve, because I still, get some views and some revenue off of the older videos on there. So I'll probably try to continue that. And someday I want to do a career mode of 2003. Not 2003 season, the PC game, but NASCAR Thunder 2003. I love that game. Always have. I was going to do a series of it on the GameCube version that I have, but it was, obviously it's harder to record that stuff. But I was able to get, like I talked about before, an original Xbox, and I can play that version of 2003 now. So much easier to record and better quality. The problem I'm having is the disc reader in the original Xbox is really finicky on certain games, and that's one of the games. And I tried playing the beginning of career mode with that, and it would just the disc would just stop working like right in the middle of like the first race or whatever. And I tried it a few times and it did it, and I'm just like, I thought it might be the disc scratched up, but from what I've read from people said, it's just probably the disc reader. So one of these days I'll try to replace that. But I would love to do a Thunder 2003 series, because career mode in that is really hard but really fun. I like that you can basically get primary sponsorships and be driving some of the main team's cars, like especially how at the end of each season they have like certain drivers who retire or whatever, and you can like end up getting their cars. So that's pretty cool. I remember one time I purposely forced a driver into retirement by wrecking him out of every race. And since he finished so low in the points, he just retired. And then the next season I was able to get his sponsor and therefore get his ride. Oh, it's absolutely terrible of me, but it was funny. Like, I didn't even have a good season because of it, because I was finishing bad after I destroyed him. But I can't even remember who it was now. I just remember taking the time to do it. It may have been Jeff Gordon, actually. But of course, there's always the possibility that they won't offer you that. They'll put one of the other drivers in it. The fictional drivers can sometimes get those rides. That's it, not drives, rides. So it is possible you could go to all that trouble and not get it. But I really didn't have anything better to do that year, that summer, whatever it was, that I spent race after race after race doing that. And it was funny. But we wouldn't be doing that in a series. But what I'm saying is that game is a lot of fun. And I love the car customization. There's so many cool things you can do with the cars. And one of the cool things about doing it with the Xbox instead of the GameCube is that you're not limited by memory cards, how many cars you can have. On the on the GameCube, it's like I had to create separate memory cards just to hold paint schemes and different seasons for those different cars. It's pretty funny. I remember those days when we were limited by memory cards. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny to look back on all that. So it's been yellow fuel light for a while, but we saw that before. I'm just hoping that we can definitely make it. We restarted, I think it was lap 24. That should have been when the fuel consumption was starting. So hopefully we would have been able to go a lap past halfway normally, and that means that we should be good to go. But I mean, I'm so far out in front, I could be conserving fuel, but I'm not. I don't know. I find that really doesn't work that well. I mean, it does in some ways, but I find just having a huge lead is probably more beneficial in this situation. Maybe. I don't really know. Because honestly, if I run out of fuel, I'm not going to make it very far. As twisty and turny as this track is, I'm not going to keep my momentum up very well. But, yeah, we'll see. It's currently, 7 to go. And we haven't seen an orange fuel light. If we do, we may have to just pit and get a splash of fuel. But if we do that, we are definitely not winning the race, because I guarantee you the AI can make it. Because they cheat. As we've seen in other situations. Oh, man. But, yeah. Also, I forgot and switched back to recording this the old way. So hopefully the audio didn't get desynced. Oh, there's the orange fuel light. Crap! Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. But anyway, so hopefully the audio doesn't desync. If it does, I apologize. I kind of forgot that I was using OBS to record this from now on, instead of the Elgato's software, but whatevs. Even if it does desync, it's usually not enough to be really noticeable in this game. It is in some other games where it's more precise, but wow, I don't know what to do. Like, hopefully that orange light's going to stay on for a while, because I don't know. I could be slowing down, I guess, and saving fuel, but I just don't want to. I don't think it's going to help. I mean, look at these lap times I'm running this late in the race, 46.85. Absolutely crazy. But at this rate, I don't know. Like, we will definitely lose the lead going on pit road, and I don't think that they're going to have to stop. Like, if I saw them pitting now, like some of them just started peeling off and pitting, then I would do it. I would stop and I would get a splash of fuel. Oh, crap. But they're not, and I don't think they will have to. Will I have to? I don't know. It was a yellow fuel light for a really long time, so maybe it'll be an orange fuel light for a really long time too. One can only hope, right? Oh, man. Another thing we don't want to see is a caution. Although, nah, I don't know if that would help us or not, to be honest. Actually, there wouldn't be a green light checker, would there? Or would there? I don't know. I always mix up which game it is that has. I know it does in the trucks, but wasn't it only the trucks that had that? I can't remember. I can't remember. But we're not close enough for that anyway. We would just lose our lead, basically. That's all we would do. So, the way it stands now, if we run out, we might be able to... Like, if we ran out on the last lap, we might be able to maintain first, or at least a decent position, if we can keep our momentum up around corners and stuff. Whoa. Oh, dude, seriously, whoa. Gosh, got hung up there. But yeah, if we could keep our momentum up, we might be alright. I don't know. I'm just hoping these tires don't wear out anymore, because that could be a problem as well. Oh boy. Well, it's lap 49 and I haven't seen red yet. So I'm gonna assume... Dude, what are you doing? Wow, that was rude. But anyway, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna be alright. If we get the red light after the white flag, we'll be fine. Get it before, it's gonna be close. Man, I hate stuff like this. And I know I don't have to pass these guys, but I'd rather make up as much ground as or whatever. Build up my lead as much as possible and get these guys between me and whoever's next. Red light, okay. But the white flag, we should be okay, guys. Oh, tires just went red, though. That's not good. So we're going to have to be real careful here. Alright, I'm going to start being just real easy here. Real easy. Don't like seeing everything red like that. It's kind of terrifying. Okay. So I'm going to be easy. Still passes somebody else. But we did it! Yes! That's what you call domination right there. Holy crap. You have enough fuel to do much of a burnout? Maybe. Oh, come on. Get me in the cloudy smoke. There we go. Yeah. Woo, baby. Sweet. Can't see. Oh man. That was pretty awesome actually. We led all but 3 laps. Wow. Destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them. What about our teammates? 17th and 19th. Not so great, but it's okay. Oh man. Glad that's over with. It was way too intense. Alright, well, since I promised it, we will do the Dale Jr. challenge in this episode too, even though that still went on a long time. Even if I edit out that one chunk, it's still pretty long. Okay, no phone calls. Tony Stewart won. Yay! Go smoke. Alright. So we're 1-5 for these showdowns. One of those is not fair because it didn't save my victory and then I turned around and lost it when they made me redo it. Not cool. But whatever. Let's see if we can't just go ahead and get this done. Wow. You got a way better start than me because I kind of like sit here and spun my tires. Alright. So we're on the Daytona road course here, which is pretty sure it's laid out the same way as the 24 Hours of Daytona, the what am I trying to say? Rolex sports car track. Ooh, little bump there. Little bump there. Boom. And people be booing me so hard. Whoa, dude. Oh, I guess I deserve that. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm guessing we're not going to win this one, huh? There's not a restart, is there? Nope. Wow. I guess that's what I get for being aggressive. I got this outside and he bumped into me and away I was going. Pretty sure there's no way that I'm going to get back to him. Which is annoying, but you know. What else is new? These challenges never go well for me. Ever. Alright, well. Anyway, what I was saying is, if you've ever seen the Rolex Sports Cars 24 Hours of Daytona, this is the track. Pretty sure it's laid out the same. So that's pretty cool. It's honestly a track that I feel they should have on the schedule, but I guess they figure they already go to Daytona twice, but whatever. I think it would be cool. Yeah. I stink. I know. I ended up crashing again. So, yeah, I didn't even bother to show the rest of that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode of NASCAR 06 Total Team Control with me, John. If you enjoyed, hammer that like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you guys next time for modified race at UPS and a truck race at IRP. I love IRP. We should do well there. Excited. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.